The state is charging him with grand theft and murder in the first degree. The defendant has pleaded not guilty to each charge. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant is presumed innocent until the contrary is proved. But the effect of this is only to place upon the state the burden of proving him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You will decide no issue in this case until you have heard all of the evidence, instructions of law, and the arguments. You will now hear the statements of counsel. Do the people wish to make any opening statement?
Your Honor, the people rest.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court will recess for 15 minutes.
There has been an important development in the Tobin trial. We go live to City Hall.
Just a few moments ago, the jury finally returned. They are looking very haggard after 9 days of deliberation. Word is they have reached a unanimous decision. The judge is now querying the foreperson, who will then hand over the verdict to the clerk of the court.
Your Honor, I respectfully move for an 1118.1, a directed verdict of acquittal. No reasonable juror could possibly convict this man based on such paltry evidence.
Counselor, I have been of the same mind for some time. I'm sorry the state ever allowed mail-order law schools. A directed verdict is granted, court is adjourned, and Mr. Tobin, you are a free man. Court is adjourned.
I'm sure you gave it all you had.
Ever since I first met you, I was afraid Tobin would get off. My husband is dead, and you let his killer go free.
Well, I can't be sure about dates.
Certainly you remember this particular conversation. It was recorded on the phone machine and played here in court.
Well, that tape recording is inaccurate.
The tape was inaccurate?
Well, the context is inaccurate. I was trying to persuade Zach to withdraw the claim.
You were. Ms. Barnes testified that she overheard you threaten her husband's life later that same afternoon. So, in fact, you planned the murder. It was premeditated.
I told you I have never threatened Zachary's life. It's her word against mine.
Ms. Barnes was mistaken?
She's lying. The bitch is lying, that's all. The whole time that Zachary was alive, she was embarrassed by him. She would cover for him. And now that he's dead, then nothing has changed. She will do anything to protect her reputation, including see me convicted of something that I did not do. I am innocent!
Will the defendant please rise? Clerk, read the verdict.
On the charge of grand theft, the jury finds the defendant guilty. The jury finds the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree.
You did pretty well, considering.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Will the defendant please rise?
The jury finds the defendant guilty of manslaughter.
Frankly, the verdict surprises me given your level of skill.
Bailiff, take this man away. Court is adjourned.
In the vast expanse
Channel 2 presents next Thursday at 8 the made-for-TV movie more shocking than the headlines it's based on, The Tobin Trial, starring Tori Gray as the grieving widow Yvonne, Blake Ramsey in the title role as the homicidal artist, and Patricia Williams as Ruby, torn between passion and loyalty for the accused. Critics have called this a shocking ride through the boudoirs and courtrooms of the world's most mysterious city.
Well, I am the best-selling author in the world according to the Guinness Book of Records, and I've sold 3...
Yo-Wick, better than...
This pill takes the place of all these.
He's shocked. He's shocked.
State and across the country. It's that knowledge, being in touch with people.
Thank you, Dr. Fleece, for your professional insights. Pet owners, stay tuned for a pet tip from No Flea, the flea care experts, available wherever pet products are sold.
We're putting you on solid food today, Mr. Karras.
And then you can hook it in the back, or you can bring it around and hook it.
A giant selection of new and used motorhomes, travel trailers, and fifth wheels.
You can't go into scenes or situations and present them on television simply because they are reality.
I give women beauty and love, and that's the thing they really want. Today, when everything's so ugly and we've got nothing but pornography and violence, women have been neglected. You wouldn't think so, because they're...
And you know what? My back pain is gone. And so are the pills.
There is an alternative to all the medication. Call a doctor at your chiropractic.
Low mileage trades, special factory purchase units, and bank repos, plus a large cable access. More.
I guess I would feel safer at a full-service hospital. I'm really glad.
As we reduced, as an industry, as we reduced violence, there was great concern we would fill that void with sex, which, of course, has not and will not happen.
People around the country fall in love with them from the first moment they see them. Some have even said that it changed their lives.
I don't remember much, but all of a sudden, I gave birth to a fork.